Então esses foram os Titãs, nem 5 minutos guardados, só que com o pessoal do No Doubt. Tom, Gwen, Tony, first question, back to Anaheim, where you live. How did you get together to sing the band?
That's a long time ago.
I can't remember that far back. Can you come?
I wasn't even there.
I don't think I was born then.
You were born.
Oh.
You were a baby. It was a long time ago. It was 11 years ago.
11 years.
We were in high school. Just kids in high school starting a band to have fun and not really knowing what to expect.
We were trying to be like Madness, a band that we heard about from England, and we thought, they're really good. Let's try to be like that. And then we copied them. And then we turned out like how we are, totally different.
And when you recorded The Tragic Kingdom, your third album, did you expect this kind of success?
When we paid the devil, you know, all that money, basically, he told us that we were going to be millionaires after 2 years of touring, so it worked out pretty good, sold our souls.
We just have to, when we die, we all go to hell. So it's kind of, it's a tough trade.
And where did the title, Tragic Kingdom, come from?
Right from Mr. Spine. Right over there. Mr. Spine.
My interpretation of it is, we grew up next to Disneyland, which is the Magic Kingdom in Orange County, California, and but in some ways Disneyland sucks, even though we like it in a lot of ways, and so we called it the Tragic Kingdom in reference to that.
Dude, come on, don't be spinal, stop that, tell the truth.
Okay, Tragic Kingdom is where we used to have a band house, and we used to perform rituals. We used to steal animals from the zoo and cut them up and have sex with them. And then we used to eat the leftovers of the dogs in the backyard.
Daqui a pouquinho a gente volta com o No Doubt. Agora tem Mônaco, What Do You Want From Me?
We're not trying to...
Estou com o pessoal do No Doubt, and now I want to know what's the next video, the next song to be from this next video.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a really trick question. Okay, probably Sunday morning then. Which is one of our favorite videos that we did at my grandma's house. And it's all of us making spaghetti for each other and then eating it.
And do you enjoy shooting videos?
I do. Do you?
We've had a really good time. We've worked with Sophie Muller, who made the Don't Speak video, for the last 3 videos we've made, actually. And we just filmed a video in India for a song called Oi to the World, which we recorded for the Special Olympics. It's a benefit charity record. And we had a really good time in India making the video. Really fun.
I think that it's funny, for most of the years we were in the band together, we never made videos. For like maybe 8 years, we always were a band and never made videos. And now that we get to make videos, it's a new thing for us, and it's a new way to be creative, to imagine these visual scenes to go on with the music. And Gwen has had a pretty big role, and a lot of her ideas have come to fruition on the screen. Just a Girl, and Sunday Morning, and some of these ideas. It's kind of neat to become like junior filmmakers. So it's a new thing for us, and something that we'd like to keep doing.
And in the video, Don't Speak, you show how the press deals with Gwen's image differently than with the rest of the band. Was that something like ironic that you
Don't you think?
Don't you think?
It was definitely a real-life situation we had to contend with for a while. I guess we're still contending with it, but we've gotten more used to it. Does that make any sense?
Well, yeah, but as far as the video goes, I mean, we wanted to make a really sad video. Because we already made Just a Girl, which was really happy, and then we made Spiderweb, which was really fun. But then when Don't Speak came about, we wanted a little sad video to go with the words, and we didn't want to do like 2 people, you know, making out on a bed and then breaking up like typical stupid video. So we made it about the saddest thing, which would be like the band breaking up and the tension between the band members, because to us that's pain. So that's how the video turned out.
How do you deal with the press?
Not very well.
Another thing, I think, for so many years being a band, we never practiced being public speakers. We always practiced being musicians and songwriters and performers. So to speak in front of a camera or in front of people just isn't always the easiest thing for all of us. So sometimes we make up stories stories to amuse ourselves in response to questions for interviews. So, what else?
I think it just gets harder and harder as, you know, it's been 2 years of press, and we get to Brazil and everything's so fresh for everybody, but for us, like, talking about how the band got together in 87, it's like, you know, it's been talked about so much in our minds. I think right now, the most exciting part for us is the idea of making a new record. And our theory is kind of like, it's like having a baby. And we haven't even begun to try to have the baby yet. And that sometimes is the funnest part, you know. And so we're looking forward to kind of going home and kind of putting Tragic Kingdom to bed and working on the next one, you know. So that's going to be really fun. So talking about all the old stuff sometimes can get tiring. And also, you know, if you think about it, everybody wants to know about all the problems. So we're sitting here in a row, us four, talking about our problems, and then suddenly start fighting about our problems. You know what I mean? It's not a natural thing. So sometimes press can ruin it.
Yeah.
It really can.
And now we're going to see Oasis. Do you like Oasis? What do you think about this Britpop boom?
I like everybody but the guitar player.
Oh, yeah.
Nah,
I like Oasis. I don't think that they like us, though. Is that true?
the guitar player doesn't.
The guitar player doesn't like us.
No, but Liam said he liked Don't Speak, but his brother said practically beat him up for saying it. So they have different opinions about our band, and they called me a bird, which I don't know if that's bad or good.
Yeah, well, I think Oasis are chickens.
Yeah, a bunch of geese.
Yeah.
Maybe you should show a Blur video instead.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We also should. Ok, let's see Oasis. Esse foi então Puff Daddy aqui na nossa parada. Continuo com o pessoal do No Doubt. Do you intend to release before the live album or go and play?
Ah, what a fun. Good idea.
We're actually releasing a live video that comes out very, very soon, which documents the tour that we've just been doing for the last few years, the Tragic Kingdom tour. Sophie Muller directed that as well.
Yeah.
What's your favorite artist? For instance,
Julie Andrews.
I like Sublime.
Tony?
I'm a big Prince fan. I like Prince quite a bit.
Yeah, that's good.
Right now, my favorite bands are Weezer and the Vandals.
And
Weezer.
G.G. Allen. Adrian.
G.G. Allen's pretty entertaining as well.
Do you also include some of Sublime in your show?
Yeah, we've been covering a Sublime song for the last
The
6
Beatles.
months.
At least.
Yeah, they were, Sublime was a band that we played with a lot in the local scene in Orange County for many years. And it's just great music. And then the Beatles, we played with for many years too in Orange County. No, the Beatles we did, the live video that we're releasing has us playing a Beatles song in it as well.
Okay.
That's coming out in stores soon.
That's right, Tom. Do you consider Just a Girl a feminist anthem?
Tony?
Yes, when I wrote those lyrics, I was trying to make a statement to all
You're
the
right.
women. Oh. Well, when Gwen wrote the lyrics, she was trying to make a statement to most
I
of
wasn't
them.
trying to make a statement. No. Wrong. We don't even know each other anymore.
What were you trying to do?
Yeah, what were you trying to...
That's Just a Girl song.
What was it? What is that all about?
My parents have been bugging me. What does that mean?
I don't get it.
You were just a
get
girl, little old you, sight.
I just don't get it.
She wrote the song probably in response to us bullying her all the time and beating her up and
Don't
stuff.
bully me. I can
What are the words?
myself.
I know the title, but I don't know the words.
You don't know the word.
No.
You're gonna get kicked out pretty soon, then. We should vote. We vote on everything. That's good.
And what are your expectations of your Brazilian gigs? Yesterday you already had those expectations.
Well, I think that the people are supposedly very warm-blooded and have a lot of energy and responsive. And last night they proved that to us, so I'm hoping that tonight will be the same. Like, be like that kind of audience, where, you know, we can relate to that.
And what about playing David Bowie?
Hero. Little hero.
Really exciting.
It's definitely an honor.
The amazing thing about the success that we've been fortunate enough to enjoy is that, number one, we get to come to places like this, which we probably never would have had the opportunity to come to. And then secondly, to play with artists like David Bowie, so we're very lucky people in that respect.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank
Thank you for the interview, and now we'll see a Brazilian band, Planet Ham. That'll be true.
I'm Gwen, that's Tony, that's Adrian, and this is Tom. And sometimes we play in this band called No Doubt, and you're watching Vinci Brazil.